came up over that old red barn, coffee steaming in my truck at dawn. Mama waved in the porch light glow, said, "Drive safe, son, you know I love you so." Boots all covered in red dirt dust, a little faith and a whole lot of trust. The small town still remembers my name. Funny how the good things stay the same. I've been chasing those city lights, running through too many lonely nights. The highway calls, but I still know my heart belongs on that old dirt road. Take me back to that dirt road, windows down, country radio, where the sky rolls on forever and every mile keeps getting better. Back where my heart runs free, underneath those old oak trees. When I lose my way and lose control, I know the place that heals my soul. Back to that dirt road. Friday nights by the riverside, old guitars in the bonfire light. I can still hear a laugh from years ago, dancing slow in the firefly glow. We didn't have much, but we had it all. Small town love standing proud and tall. Some memories never fade or grow cold. They're carved like scripture deep in my soul. Maybe someday I'll leave this town, chasing dreams till the sun goes down. But no matter where I roam, these country roads lead me home. Take me back to that dirt road, where my first true story was told. Every sunset, every shining star still reminds me where my roots are. Back where my heart runs free, where love comes naturally. If that highway calls my name, I'll turn the radio up loud again and head back to that dirt road. I was halfway home on Route 9 when the radio died. Friday night the truck got way too quiet inside. My hand found your name before I knew what I'd done, like it still remembered what my heart forgot. Some guy picked up, voice raspy, half asleep, growled, "Who is this man?" And I couldn't speak. Guess they gave your number to somebody new, some young kid making plans like we used to do. He'll never know how many red lights I sat through, staring at your name on that shattered screen. How many times I let it ring, once or twice, then hung up fast, afraid of your voice. I never changed your number, even after you moved on with your life. I wasn't hoping for a comeback, wasn't trying to cross that line. Those 10 little digits were the last place you still lived, and I couldn't make myself let them disappear. Now someone else is laughing on your old line, living brand new days in what used to be mine. Goodbye left a little crack of light, but that stranger's voice slammed it shut tonight. He didn't just close the door, he deadbolted it for good. If he ever wonders why strange numbers call so late, tell him it's just some old ghost still trying to find his way. I'm still keeping your number, yeah, I still know it by heart. Some things don't die when you press a button, they just stay where you left them in the dark. So if my thumb starts reaching on some lonely 3 a.m. drive, maybe, just maybe, those 10 little digits were the last place you still lived. Those 10 little digits were the last place you still lived. There's an old phone in my kitchen drawer, won't hold a charge like it used to anymore. Cracked screen, faded black case, still lights up every time I touch your name. Most folks would have tossed it years ago. I just keep shoving it drawer to drawer. Every now and then when the house gets too quiet, I plug it in even though I know I shouldn't. Scroll past pictures I can't look at too long. Stop on that voicemail, the last one from you. You said call me when you're headed home, like it was just another normal day. You laughed right before you said goodbye, said drive safe, don't you fly. You was the last one. For the longest time I couldn't figure out why I still kept that old phone around. Now I don't even ask why anymore. I just need to hear the way you used to say my name. Her mama kept saying she's with God. The doctor just stared down at the floor. Everybody had something to call it, and me, I just kept calling your number. Now every time I hear you laugh, for a few short seconds you're back. Not in pictures, not in dreams, just 30 seconds of you and me. So I press play, wait for the beep, close my eyes, and for one more little moment, you still don't know you're gone. Call me when you're headed home. Call me when you're headed home. Yeah, I'm still on my way. Back to that dirt road, first time in years. The gravel still pops just like it did back then. Miller's Field's a little overgrown, fence still leaning to the right. It's where you bent down for your keys and laughed before we said hi. You had that little green dress on, white sneakers covered up in dust. Said you bought it at Goodwill for $20, maybe less. I spilled my coffee on my shirt. You laughed until you couldn't breathe. I can't recall a single word we said, I just remember green. No radio on, just the wind through the glass. Your bare feet up on my dashboard. We didn't know a thing about the world, or how fast forever could pass. Before the silence, before goodbye, before this house got so quiet. If heaven has a color, I hope it's green. The years got heavy, the winters got long. We left that dirt road for a town we didn't like, but she kept that dress in the back of the closet, like a piece of who we used to be. The last time I saw it, it was hanging on a plastic hanger in a room that smelled like rubbing alcohol. You squeezed my hand, whispered, promise me. I said I already did. I stood there today, right where we met, went through the grass for just a second. turned around, 'cause I could have sworn I heard you laugh again. Back when everything was green, back when forever was just a word we said. One little dress, one little smile, one whole life you gave to me. Before the silence, before goodbye, before the medicine, before that dress stayed folded away. If heaven has a color, I hope it's green. Back to that dirt road where you laughed, where everything turned green. Daddy opened up the screen door before I even hit the porch. Didn't ask me where I'd been, didn't ask why I looked so warm. Just poured 2 cups of coffee, set one down in front of me, the other by Mama's old chair, right where it'd always be. He thought this town was all we needed. I thought this town was just a cage. I couldn't wait to leave it all. He stayed right here while I just ran. Funny how life works. He stayed, I came back. He never moved her chair, and I never changed your number. 2 men at a kitchen table, neither one knew what to say. He keeps that one place empty. I keep listening for a ring. We don't talk about the names we lost. We just let the coffee go cold. He didn't ask about me, he didn't have to. He looked at Mama's chair, I looked down at my hands. I said, I don't know how to do this. He looked back at me, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I know he never moved her chair, and I never changed your number. 2 men at a kitchen table, neither one knew what to say. He keeps that one place empty. Oh, I keep listening for a ring. We don't talk about the names we lost. We just let the coffee go cold. I always thought I'd grow up different. Turns out I'm just my daddy's son. I'm just my daddy's son. I pulled off that old 2-lane right before the county sign. 3 boxes in the truck bed, 1 guitar riding shotgun by my side. The porch still creaks the same old way, screen door still slams too hard. This little house knows me better than I know myself anymore. 1 box full of faded blue jeans, 1 box full of picture frames, 1 box I still ain't opened with your name written in black ink. I lean that guitar by the window where you used to sit and sing. Some rooms hold on to people long after goodbye leaves. 3 boxes and a guitar, 3 boxes and a guitar. That's all I brought back home. Funny how a whole life fits in the back of an old Ford. I didn't come here to forget you, I ain't ready for that yet. I came back 'cause this dirt road still remembers what I can't forget. Miller's field is green again, like nothing ever changed. That old fence still leans crooked, right where we carved our names. I found your scarf in the hallway, still smelled a little like rain. I sat down on the kitchen floor and let the silence say your name. 3 boxes and a guitar, 3 boxes and a guitar. That's all I brought back home. Funny how a whole life fits in the back of an old Ford. I didn't come here to forget you, I ain't ready for that yet. I came back 'cause this dirt road still remembers what I can't forget. Maybe one day I'll open that box, maybe one day I'll let you go, but tonight I'll tune these strings to the only love I've known. 3 boxes and a guitar, 3 boxes and a guitar. That's all I've got tonight. A house full of shadows and 1 porch light burning bright. I didn't come here to forget you, Lord knows I ain't there yet. I came back 'cause this dirt road still remembers what I can't forget. 3 boxes by the doorway, 1 guitar against the wall. 3 boxes and a guitar, that's all I have to hold. 3 boxes and a guitar, and a house that won't let go. And if these walls could talk, girl, they'd say I never left it all. I turn the key on a Sunday morning, Dust was dancing in the light. 3 boxes by the kitchen doorway, one guitar leaning on its side. The house felt like it'd been waiting for the promise I made that night, when you whispered, "Take me home, baby," right before you lost the fight. I opened up the windows wide, let the country air roll in. Hung your scarf on the old hook where you always left it back then. I put my coat right beside it like I used to do before, and I caught myself saying your name as I walked through that door. I'm back under this roof, just like you asked me to. Back where the rain on the tin roof still sounds like me and you. I finally understand my daddy and why he held on so long. I'm back under this roof, where you belong. Take me home, baby. I still hear you say, "Take me home, baby." So I came back today. Daddy lives 6 miles over, past the church in Miller's Field. He still keeps Mama's chair waiting like she might walk in for a meal. I used to think that hurt him, now I know it helps him breathe. I set your picture on the table, right where you used to leave your keys. I don't know what healing is, I ain't got that figured out. I just know I stopped running the moment I walked back in this house. I made you one last promise when you could barely speak. Now every quiet night I hear you whisper, "Take me home, baby, back to me." I'm back under this roof, I finally brought you home. Back where the porch lights burning like you were never gone. Now I know why my daddy stayed with all that love around. Sometimes we don't move on, we just stop running. Back under this roof. 3 boxes in the hallway, 1 guitar against the wall. Your scarf still by the back door, your picture down the hall. Take me home, baby, that's what you asked me to do. So I brought my heart back with me, under this roof, with you. When I was young, I thought strong, with shoulders wide and hands of stone, hauling hay bales in the summer sun, fixing fences all alone. I thought a man was made of iron if he never let pain show. I thought strong meant standing taller than anything that tried to lay me low. Then you came and changed my mind. Strong turned into something new, holding your hand in that thunderstorm, walking on the outside for you. checking every window when the night got cold and dark, saying, baby, I got you, like I could keep the whole world from breaking your heart in two. But strong ain't what I thought it was. It ain't a fist, it ain't a fight. It ain't pretending nothing hurts or holding tears back at night. Strong is waking up alone, still making coffee at dawn, still saying grace, still whispering your name. Strong is waking up alone, still making coffee at dawn. I used to think strong meant never breaking, but strong is living with what you lost. Strong ain't what I thought. I couldn't save you from that sickness, couldn't bargain with the Lord. I held your hand beside that bed till you couldn't hold mine no more. You said, take me home, baby. I said, I will. Now I'm back under this old tin roof, learning how to live like you're still here. But strong ain't what I thought it was. It ain't a fist, it ain't a fight. It ain't pretending nothing hurts or holding tears back at night. Strong is waking up alone, still making coffee at dawn, still saying grace, still whispering your name. Strong is waking up alone, still making coffee at dawn. I used to think strong meant never breaking, but strong is living with what you lost. Strong ain't what I thought. Daddy never moved her chair. I used to wonder why. Now I leave your scarf right there by the door, and I don't even ask why. Guess love don't need no answer after all this time. Maybe strong is waking up and doing it again. Strong ain't what I thought it was. It ain't a wall around your heart. It ain't leaving every memory just 'cause the world moved on. Strong is waking up alone, still making coffee at dawn, still saying grace, still whispering your name. Strong is waking up alone, still making coffee at dawn. It's carrying love without turning cold. It's living with what you lost. I used to think strong meant never breaking. Now I know better than I was taught. Strong ain't what I thought. 3 boxes in the hallway, your scarf still hanging on that hook. Coffee's on. Guess that's enough for today. I woke up before the rooster crowed, put the coffee on real slow. Kitchen lights spilled down the hallway like a memory from long ago. Sat down on these old porch steps, wrap my hands around that warm cup, watch the dark give way to morning, like the whole world waking up. Mist was hanging low on the pasture, just like back when I was 10, sneaking out past Mama's window, swearing I'd be back by then. Barefoot through the Johnson field, sunrise burning on my face. Every mile of gravel felt like freedom in this wild and endless place. 5 a.m. never left this town. Coffee's hot before the sun comes out. Old trucks roll while the stars fade down, and folks still wait when they drive around. I spend my whole life chasing something new, till this old porch told me the truth. City taught me how to make a living. This town taught me how to live. 5 a.m. never left this town. I did. Old Ray came rolling by real slow in that same Ford he's always had. Window down, 2 fingers waving. Same old cap, same old laugh. He said, "Morning, son, you home?" Like I'd only been gone a day. I smiled and raised my coffee, didn't know what else to say. Screen door singing in the breeze, tractor coughing through the dawn, church bells ringing soft and low while the morning carries on. Ain't much changed on Main Street, maybe that's the grace I need. This town never lost its rhythm, I just forgot how to hear it. I thought peace was somewhere down the road, at the end of all these years. Turns out it was right here on this porch, in the same old morning air. I was out there getting older, trying hard to make a name, but this morning light still knew me before anybody else did. 5 a.m. never left this town. Coffee's hot before the sun comes out. Old trucks roll while the stars fade down, and folks still wait when they drive around. I spend my whole life chasing something town taught me how to live. 5 a.m. never left this town. The fields still shine when the world slows down. I finally stopped running long enough to see home ain't a place on no map. It was waiting here in me. 5 a.m. never left this town. Thank God I did. I did. Daddy pulled up in that old Ford, morning dust behind the wheels. I was standing on the front porch, still learning how coming home feels. He stepped out with 2 hot coffees, one for him and one for me. Looked my way and tipped his old hat. Get in, son. Didn't ask about the city, didn't ask where I'd been. He just turned onto that back road like time had never passed us by. Fields were dancing in the morning light, every mile still knew my name. He said, son, let's take a ride. Come on home, it's been a while. Get in, son, let's take a ride. Ain't no hurry, we've got time. Some roads don't lead to somewhere new. They bring you back to who you are. Get in, son, let's take a ride back to who we are. Back to who we are. We stopped down by Miller's Creek, where I used to skip them flat old stones. That rope swing still hanging from that same white oak. Daddy smiled and pointed upward. You wore that poetry plumb out, boy. I laughed, but damn, I'd forgotten. He never did, no, he never did. Johnson's fields were turning golden. Old Ray waved from Highway 9. Mrs. Carter poured fresh coffee like she always had on time. Everything kept moving forward without trying to be brand new. He said, son, let's take a ride. Home has been waiting here for you. Half a tank and nowhere special. Windows down, no need to talk. Some days silence says much more than any words ever could. That old road wasn't showing me this town, it was showing me myself. Get in, son, let's take a ride past the fields and county lines. Some roads don't lead to somewhere new. They bring you back to who you are. Get in, son, let's take a ride back to who we are. Back to who we are. The city taught me how to make a living. This town taught me how to live. Parked beside the front porch, killed the engine with a smile. good ride? I smiled back, didn't have to say a word. Home was buried deep in memory, it never really left me. It was just waiting for me to come home. Saturday morning, just past sunrise, coffee riding shotgun by my side. That old Ford knew every corner and crack, like I never forgot this county line. Main Street came around the bend, just the way I remembered it. I pulled up by Annie's diner, heard that old doorbell ring again. She smiled before she said my name, like I'd only missed a week. Home don't ask where you've been, it just lets you take a seat. Saturday morning on Main Street, every mile was calling me home. Some names stayed, some faded away, some stories kept moving on. You can leave a little hometown, thinking someday you'll return, but while you're out there chasing life, your hometown keeps growing old. Main Street still remembered me, even when I lost my way. I came back looking for yesterday, but found myself today. Miss Annie poured the coffee strong, said, "Lord, you've got gray hairs." I laughed and said, "You haven't changed." She said, "Boy, don't you dare." Old Pete leaned by the hardware store, talking weather like every year. Though his grandson runs it now, he still spends his mornings here. One empty bench beside the window caught my eye as I walked by. Some goodbyes don't need explaining, this old town just lets time pass by. Saturday morning on Main Street, every face carried a memory. Some still knew the boy I once was, some met the man I'd come to be. Home was never standing still, it kept living every day while I was out there chasing mine. Main Street still remembered me, even when I'd lost my way. I walked slow past the church steps, heard the old bell ring once more. A little boy rode by laughing like I'd done years before. He rang his bell and waved at me, then disappeared around the bend. For a second I saw myself young and wild in this town again. Maybe that's how home keeps holding us, pieces of who we used to be. Not locked away in photographs, but alive in everything we see. Saturday morning Nothing looked exactly the same, yet somehow every cracked old sidewalk still remembered my name. I came back looking for yesterday, but that's not what I found. I found a town that kept on living and still made room somehow. Main Street still remembered me, even when I'd lost my way. I came back looking for yesterday, but found myself today. I drove a little farther north, past the church and Miller store. Saw a porch light 6 miles out, burning like it had before. And I knew before I turned that wheel where I was headed next.
Six miles north from Main Street, past the church and Miller store. That old white house looked just the same, like I'd seen it 1,000 times before. Daddy was underneath the pickup, wrench still resting in his hand. He slid out slow, wiped his hands on his jeans, said, "Son, you finally made it home." Coffee waiting on the porch swing, same old mugs we'd always used. Looked over at my dusty old Ford, like he always used to do. Then he asked, "Truck running all right?" I laughed and shook my head. "Dad, I fix cars every single day." He grinned, "I know, but let me take a look anyway." Only 6 miles from town to this front porch, only 6 miles, but I took the longest road. His love ain't in the words that he says, it's in the hot coffee and the way he checks the treads. 6 miles of country road where the porch light stays, waiting for a lost boy to find his way home. He walked one slow lap around it, pressed his boot against the tire, lifted up the hood real gentle, checking more than what was wrong. Nothing wrong, he already knew it. Still he tightened that battery cable, brushed the dust off with his sleeve. He wasn't fixing my old truck, he was taking care of me. He tightened
reverse it so you can see behind you a little clearer. I knew he wasn't talking about the engine or the truck, but the city lights and the way I got stuck. We don't need the big words or the hollow talk. Around here the silence does all the work. He never asked me if I planned to stay, but he had the tools ready if I did anyway. When I was young I thought 6 miles was a cage. I wanted roads where no one knew my name. But standing in a city that never sleeps, I learned those 6 miles were the secrets my heart keeps. He never said it, but I know he's praying still. Every time he sees dust rising over that hill. Only 6 miles from town to this front porch. Only 6 miles, but I took the longest road. His love ain't in the words that he says. It's in the hot coffee and the way he checks the treads. 6 miles of country road where the porch light stays, waiting for a lost boy to find his way home.
Drive safe, son, he said as I started to roll. I looked in the mirror, saw him standing in the gold of a sunset stretched across the red clay. Still the anchor at the end of the day. Only 6 miles away, and I'm finally home.
Drove away from Daddy's porch tonight with a little more peace and a lot less fight. I looked in the mirror, saw him standing in the gold of a setting sun and a story finally told. He tightened that screw so I could see behind, not just the road, but the years I'd left behind. I used to think those 17 years were a waste, just a long, lonely road with a bitter taste. I remember Mama waving goodbye, "Drive safe, son," with a tear in her eye. A few years later, she went to sleep and never woke up. That wound cut deep. My wife held me close through that storm. When my faith went cold, she kept it warm. And in a room that smelled like rubbing alcohol, I lost the only soul who ever knew me at all. I thought God was testing me, pressing me down, seeing if I'd stand or if I'd drown. I thought He was counting every tear that I cried, while I kept running and trying to hide. First I lost the woman who gave me life, then I lost the woman was my life. I asked, Lord, how much do you think I can bear? I thought you had left me alone out there. Daddy didn't say much, just checked the tires. He knew all the heavy thoughts burning like fire. He fixed that mirror till the past looked clear, showing me the mercy that it led me here. He never moved Mama's chair, just let it stay. I saw my wife's old scarf still hanging there that day. It ain't about answers or the why or the when. It's having enough faith to begin again. Maybe faith ain't never falling apart. Maybe it's the silence working on my heart. He never promised a life without rain, but he kept that porch light burning through all of my pain. I was so busy chasing what I'd already lost, I never saw the bridge or the river I crossed. I thought God was testing me, pressing me down, but sitting with Daddy, I finally could see. It wasn't a test, it was a road back to me. God wasn't testing how much I could bear. He never left me alone out there. Through every dark mile, every unanswered prayer, He was carrying me till He brought me here. I'm back under the roof where I belong. The road was long, but it led me home. I heard Mama whisper, drive safe, son. And for the first time, I knew I was home. Yeah, He carried me home.
Sunday morning, church doors open wide, white flowers lining up the aisle. Everybody dressed in their Sunday best, wearing one more reason to smile. Miss Annie waved me to the front row, said, boy, you picked a fine day. Then she smiled and pointed down the road. You remember little Dally? Back when I still lived in this town, he was just a barefoot kid, running circles through my front yard, always up to something big. Every time he saw my wife out there, he'd yell with a crooked grin, you're the prettiest girl in Miller County, then laugh and run again. That boy ain't a boy anymore. Now he's standing in a wedding suit. Seems like yesterday he scraped
scraped his knees running down these dirt roads in his boots. Life don't stop to ask permission, it just keeps rolling on. One day you're laughing at a barefoot kid, next thing you know he's somebody's husband. His mama wiped away quiet tears, Daddy stood there proud and tall. Ray leaned over with a gentle smile, feels like yesterday, don't it, son? I looked back toward the altar steps and couldn't help but smile. 17 short years gone by can sure stretch out a country mile. That boy ain't a boy anymore. Now he's standing in a wedding suit. Seems like yesterday he scraped his knees running down these dirt roads in his boots. Life don't stop to ask permission, it just keeps rolling on. One day you're laughing at a barefoot kid, next thing you know he's somebody's husband. After church he walked right up, shook my hand and said, Mr. Vale, I've heard about you all my life. I smiled and shook my head. Last time I saw that little kid, he barely reached my waist. Now he's standing tall and proud, starting a life of his own. That boy ain't a boy anymore. He's got forever in his eyes. The little rascal from my front yard now standing there beside his bride. Maybe be growing up ain't measured by the years that come and go. It's the day you realize the kids you once watched growing up are building homes of their own. They walked outside into the sun, holding hands, everybody cheered. I tipped my hat, looked up at that blue sky, and whispered, life sure don't wait, does it? Does it?
The church had almost emptied out, flowers blowing in the breeze. She stood alone beside the doorway, watching everyone leave. I walked over, tipped my hat, asked her how she was. She smiled through eyes still shining, said, I'm doing better than I thought. I still remember chasing Daddy when he climbed that old oak tree, coming home with muddy blue jeans and scraped up little knees. Seems like yesterday he needed me for every little thing. Now somebody else will hold his hand. She smiled, and that's the way it's meant to be. She let him go with tears she couldn't hide, not because she wanted to, but to watch him reach the other side.
She watched her little boy walk toward a brand new life. She let him go with all her heart. A mother's hands can hold you only for a little while, but her prayers will follow you for every single mile. Laughed about the younger days when he'd leave his boots outside, when supper always had to wait till he came home at night. Every story sounded simple, but every memory stood tall. Funny how the little moments become the biggest ones of all. She watched his bride lean close to him, the way he gently held her hand, the same two hands she used to guide across this little patch of land. She smiled and softly whispered, "She's safe with you, I know." Then thanked the Lord without a word for helping her let go. She simply watched a little boy become a man. And somehow those two things can hurt and heal at the very same time. She let him go with tears she couldn't hide, not because she wanted to, but to watch him reach the other side. She watched her little boy walk toward a brand new life. She let him go with all her heart. A mother's hands can hold you only for a little while, but her prayers will follow you for every single mile. She'll still wait by the window, she'll still leave the porch light on. Some things never change, even when her boy has grown. She watched them drive away, raised one hand, smiled through the tears, then quietly whispered, "Drive safe, sweetheart." Even though he couldn't hear her. The sun was barely climbing when I pulled into Ray's old drive. That same white porch was waiting, like it had my whole damn life. 17 years had come and gone since I drove away that day. Back then Ray was 51, still strong in every way.
hair turned a little silver, lines had settled on his face. He moved a little slower now, but never seemed in any race. He smiled before I reached the steps, said, "Coffee's already on." Some things never really change, and I'm damn glad they don't. Ray still sits on that porch, watching another morning rise, still waving at every neighbor like he's got nowhere else to be. Funny how the strongest people never need the loudest voice. Maybe growing older is learning what matters most. He asked me how the city's been, if I still fixed old Chevrolets, then smiled. Saw your daddy yesterday. Said his boy was doing well, still living somewhere in the city. Wish I saw him more sometimes, and took another sip of coffee. No sadness in his voice, just peace. We talked about the old dirt roads, the ones we'd drive for miles, about the kids who'd all grown older, and those little roadside diners. Ray looked out across the pasture, corn's looking good this year. I smiled and said, "So are we." He chuckled, "Took us long enough, I fear." When I was young, I thought Ray had all the answers. Now I know he didn't, he just noticed the things I was always too busy to see. Ray still sits on that porch, coffee warming both his hands, not wishing for yesterday, not chasing younger plans, just thankful for another morning, another sunrise breaking through, and somehow sitting there beside him taught me how to grow old too. Ray looked over at me. "You heading back to the city?" I smiled, looked out across the old fields. "I'm home now." Ray nodded. We both smiled.
Walk down Main Street Sunday morning, church bells fading through the air. The barbershop's a boutique now, just like the last time I was there. The diner had those younger faces, the feed store needed someone new. Little by little I was learning this town had a living left to do. I stopped beside my mama's headstone, brushed the red dirt with my hand, wandered through that hillside graveyard, reading names from way back when. Coach Miller, old Ben Carter, Mrs. Wilson, Tommy Reed. Daddy called when each one passed, thinking I might want to know. I'd say, yeah, Dad, I remember, then hurry back to work once more. I thought this town was a photograph, frozen like the day I left. Every cracked and broken sidewalk, every porch and every step. But while I was chasing tomorrow, life kept rolling day by day. It wasn't trying to leave me behind. This town stayed alive. Standing there among those headstones, something caught me by surprise. They weren't just names from old phone calls, their faces slowly came alive. Coach Miller throwing bat in practice, old Ben waving from his porch, Mrs. Wilson handing ginger cookies outside the Methodist church. Faces buried under deadlines, meetings and those late night flights, all came walking back together, clear beneath the Sunday light. Down beside old Miller Creek, a young dad worked along the fence. His little boy held out the nails, laughing at every word he said. I stood there longer than I meant to, watching both of them move on, the same way Daddy worked with me before I let those years roll on. I thought coming home and finding everything the way it was before, but home was never yesterday, waiting behind a rusted door. Some names rest beneath these pine trees, some little boys are 6 feet tall. Somebody's making memories where we once made ours. It wasn't the town that disappeared, it wasn't time that moved too fast. I was the one who went away. This town stayed alive. I tipped my hat to Mama, took one last look around, and headed back toward Main Street, through the quiet Sunday town. I wasn't looking for yesterday, or wishing I could live it twice.
I was only grateful to come home and find this town still alive.
Sunday morning at Daddy's house, sunlight warming up the yard. He was waiting by the old Ford, like he'd stood there all his life. Cap pulled low just like always, work boots dusty from the ground. Said need a couple things from town, then started toward the truck. He walked up to the driver's door, reached out for the handle first, then stopped there for a moment, longer than I'd seen before. He looked down at those old truck keys, turned them slowly in his hand, walked around to the passenger's side, said, "You drive this time, son?" Drove me to Little League practice, you drove me to my first real job, you drove me home when life got heavy, never saying very much. I always thought you'd hold that wheel for every mile we'd ever run, but one quiet Sunday morning, you said, "You drive this time, son." He still pointed out the back roads, said the bridge was getting old, told me where the deer crossed at dusk, like I didn't already know. You still watched both ways at stop signs, still waved at every passing friend. Some habits never leave us, even when the seats have changed. We stopped outside the hardware store, folks still waved and called your name. Some smiled and said, "Morning, coach," like nothing much had changed. Walking back across the parking lot, I slowed without knowing why, and saw you waiting by the truck on the passenger side. Halfway home past Miller Creek, neither one of us spoke much. You leaned back by the window, hat resting in your lap. You watched the fields roll past us as the old Ford carried on, and for the first time I could feel just how far the years had gone. You drove me through my whole childhood, every road that made me who I am, never with a speech or lesson, just your steady working hands. Then one quiet Sunday morning, you placed those keys into my palm, not because I asked to take them, you just knew the time had come. Back beneath that old oak tree, I shut the engine down, I held the keys out toward you like I'd always done before.
headed for the porch and softly said, "Keep 'em, son."
Daddy had just gone inside when you pulled into the drive. You stepped out and closed the door. We met each other's eyes. No handshake and no welcome home, no smile to ease the start. Just 17 years of silence, standing heavy in the yard. You asked, "So you're staying this time?" I said, "Yeah, I'm staying here." You nodded like you'd heard that promise too many times across the years. You said, "Sarah's setting supper, the kids are waiting back at home." Still, you never let a day go by without checking on your own. Then you looked along the fence line, said, "I hope you mean it now." Quiet as the morning wind, but heavy as a vow. You said Dad never blamed you, he always found a reason why. Said the city kept you busy, said you'd make it home in time. I never minded staying close or doing what he needed done. I minded watching him keep waiting for his other son. You walked me to my old bedroom, pushed open that wooden door. My fishing rods and baseball gloves still resting where they were before. Pictures hanging just as crooked, that broken drawer still sticking out. You said Dad kept this room together like you'd need it again somehow. Out behind the weathered barn, you straightened up a leaning post. I reached down and grabbed the hammer like my hands remembered most. You gave a tired little smile, said, "Guess you still remember how," and looked across that fence and at it. Dad taught us more than fences. I had 17 years of answers, but none of them came out. By then I knew you weren't talking about that leaning post. I thought about my wife back then, how she smiled when we came home, how she always stayed a little longer before we had to go. It was never just this town she missed, or those fields beneath the sky. She was trying to hold on to the man I'd left behind. I made a name up in the city, Dad kept saying, "Mine back here." Every Sunday, every birthday, through another passing year. I spent 17 years running. You stayed close enough to see one man waiting by the window, one man losing family. I thought success had made me somebody. You knew what it had cost. I spent 17 years building. You watched
recharged what I had lost. Daddy called us from the kitchen, said, "You boys coming in?" He set the hammer on the fence post, wiped the dust off both your hands, and started walking toward the house. Stopped once but never turned. Said, "Next time that fence needs fixing, you'd better be the one."
17 years ago we left the little dusty town. Two young hearts with bigger dreams and no thought of slowing down. I found work among the towers, chrome and glass and steel. Every race felt like a victory, but every year felt less real. The city taught me how to hustle, how to chase the next big deal. Longer days and endless nights till nothing else felt real. I'd leave before the morning light, come home when the day was gone. My wife sat waiting at the table with the supper getting cold. 17 years came and went, one deadline at a time. We built everything we dreamed of, except the life we had in mind. Chrome and glass look beautiful from way up high each day, but somewhere chasing better years, the best one slipped away. She never asked for bigger houses or some shiny brand new car. She only wanted quiet evenings and me not gone so far. She'd say, "Let's go back home, babe, before your daddy gets too old." I'd say, "Just one more year, like time was mine to hold." She said, "I miss who we were, more than that old county line. And back when supper meant we both sat down and your hand still held mine. I kept saying after this one more flight, one more night." She was fighting for our marriage, I was fading from her life. I could fix a broken engine, lead a crew through any storm, kept every promise to the job, but broke the ones at home. I didn't lose her all at once, there was no final sign. I lost her one late dinner, one empty chair at a time. 17 years came and went, one meeting at a time, building everything success could buy, while slowly leaving love behind. The city taught me how to make a living, yeah, that much I know is true. But I spent 17 long years building a life without enough of you. Now I stand beside Daddy's fort and finally understand it wasn't just Miller County she wanted, the man back then, the man she fell in love with before the city changed his ways.
17 years taught me how to leave. Coming home taught me how to stay.